Hi everyone, welcome to another installment of, what are we playing? Candlekeep Mysteries. This one we were playing oh god, I'm really not prepared. The Price of Beauty. It was like the Book of Beauty, the Price of Beauty. And with us today we have extra special guest Madeline. Hi Madeline, welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So Madeline joins us just for saw the game, wanted to hang out, wanted to find a D&D game. We thought, why not extend the invitation and get her involved in one of these one-shots, which could very well end up being more than one, but we'll see.
I was talking with my partner on a walk today, and I'm just like, sometimes I think, they want to vet you and audition you before you actually get to join. So I was just like, come on, you got to bring your A game.
Excellent. And Madeline, who are you bringing to the table today?
So this evening I'll be bringing Bonnie, and she's a bit of a bard. She goes around exploring and aligning herself with different adventurers, because ultimately, even in great tragedy, there's always a great song to be had. And I might be able to earn a little bit of coin at a tavern or two. Hopefully I don't die.
This is gonna be great.
So, it'll be fun.
And we also have Tiff joining us. Hey Tiff, how you going?
Hi guys, I'm coming back to you as Antania, the swashbuckling rogue. She's a tabaxi. She honestly just wants to make some money. Doesn't matter terribly much how, though there are limits. Yeah, pretty much it.
The cat that wants some coin. Love it. And Dan bringing back Finry.
Bringing back Finry. Yes, I am the de facto leader of the Candlekeep Detective Agency, mostly because everybody else seems to keep walking away from me. So I don't know why. We have great health benefits.
Which just remind everyone, what iteration of Finry is this?
This is the Finry Flat Top with one T in the surname, not two.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a soul knife rogue.
Two rogues, look out. And Mark, welcome. Who are you bringing?
Howdy. We're bringing back a fan favourite, Garri Garridan Gleanfoot, if I can pronounce him right. The gnome monk with small angry man syndrome. Garri likes a little bit of a drink. He's usually perpetually pissed off about something, but has a bit of a history in jewelry.
Jewelry, interesting.
Yes.
I really like, as a DM, I'm not a fan of Garri, because every time I bring a creature,
Stabbing strike.
Garri just beats the shit out of it. It's really OP. Okay, shall we begin? Any other announcements that I've missed? Anyone?
We're playing tomorrow. See you then.
Yes. We're also back in Trancasha tomorrow with our very own DM of Doom, as we, I think, continue the adventure in the Witchlight Carnival. I managed to catch up on the session last week. I am confused and also impressed that so far nobody has died. No one has been hit in this little arc. For a party of murder hobo-ish people, no one's dead. No one's attacked.
Just my pride after rolling like absolute shite last week.
Just, maybe a snail was put down after a race or something. Anywho. Shall we begin?
Let's do it.
Giddy up.
Okay. We begin tonight as Garri, Finry, Antania, and Bonnie have made their way to the Candlekeep Library. Bonnie is particularly interested in finding ways to feel more rejuvenated, to feel restored and restores, just feel much better. Try and find ways to be at peace, be at one, but also feel amazing at the same time.
Well, I am quite tired all the time, and that does get a little bit wearing, especially because, when you perform, you don't want to be yawning and falling asleep through the whole thing.
very true. And let me just activate this next scene. You find yourselves perusing some books around the Candlekeep Library. At which point, hopefully everyone can see this map.
Yep, can see it.
Fantastic. Which point, I have too many tabs open. You hear a nervous muttering that precedes the approach of one of the avowed of Candlekeep, who scans the books around you and looks at the shelves, and they draw slowly closer. And you hear them muttering, she must have been here. I don't understand. And you hear them murmur as they eventually catch sight of you. And forgive this disturbance. And they say, I'm looking for... And they stop and catch sight of the book that you're holding, Bonnie. It is called The Price of Beauty. And he says, yes, I'm looking for that.
You might have to wait your turn. You see, I have this book now.
Let me clarify. I'm not really looking for that book, but, well, you haven't seen Falthrax around, have you?
I don't believe I have. Have I?
Make an intelligence check?
Okay, I will do that.
No, sorry, history check, not intelligence.
A history check, sure thing.
Jez, just while that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Game paused.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll that twice.
Unpaused.
Thank you.
Sorry, I accidentally double clicked.
Yeah. Right.
So I rolled 17.
17. You've heard of the name, but you haven't seen Falthrax around. All you know is that Falthrax is a half elf that you've seen around town.
I don't believe that I've seen that person you're looking for. I'm sorry, no. Maybe have you looked around town at all? Do you get out much?
No. I'm sure that Falthrax was around here somewhere. The last time that I saw them, they were in a really sad mood, and she kept mentioning that this book made her happy, so I thought she must be around here somewhere.
Well, I don't know. Have any of you guys seen Falthrax at all?
Oh, I don't know that name. I think I spelled it wrong when I wrote it down in my notebook. But no, not that I can recall. Antania?
Not that I haven't seen any half elves around here.
I mean, I've seen a little feisty gnome over in the corner there.
I'm busy just swapping books and putting them out of order on the shelves, mucking with the system. Would I know Falthrax? Yes.
No. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter what you roll, you have no idea who Falthrax is. As you hold his book in your hand, this person reaches out and sort of gestures to take it from you. And say, can I just have a quick look at that book?
Oh, fine, but I would like it back when you're done, please.
Yes, sure. And as you hand it over, you can see that it's a really soft leather-bound green book. It's about 8 inches wide, 14 inches tall. That's very precise for an about measurement. Has really finely ornate golden clasps that has a really unmistakable scent of lilies coming from it. And you can see set into its cover as you hand it over is a polished oval mirror with a really, really ornate, delicate golden frame, which looks like locks of hair, which appear to spill down from the top of it. And you hand the book over to this other character.
Jez, just reading between the lines that this person really wants this book, and as far as I'm concerned, another customer may have been browsing it. Just going to subtly move towards the exit to block that exit off if someone was going to make a runner.
Okay. I do have a character here somewhere. I thought they were on the map. They are not.
So that book, I know there's a lot of books in this library, but I know that specific books seem to lead to a lot of trouble. Are you sure that one won't lead to trouble there, friend?
I don't think so.
Yeah. What is your name?
Oh, forgive me. My name is Loris. Loris Nis. I work here in the library. And as she takes the book from you and sort of has a bit of a look at it, you see her kind of really look quizzically at this cover and then drop it and step back in alarm. And
Oh
she
man,
says,
you should be careful with that. You don't want to drop a mirror. That'll be 7 years of bad luck.
this mirror, it's not a mirror. Take it away from me. But
What do you mean
please,
it's a mirror?
can you help me find Valthrax?
What do we get in return? You know, we are part of the premier detective agency running out of Candlekeep. These two are my new rookies. I've just decided. We have the gnome and we've got Red. I don't know your names. What are your names? So I will need to put some paperwork through it eventually.
Well, I'm Bonnie, and missing people. I mean, like that could be a good story, like heroism and inquisitiveness, and yeah, I think I could make that work. Yeah. But this book kind of smells like flowers. Like, do you usually let people rub books all over themselves? It smells a little bit like ladies' perfume.
It really isn't ordinary for books to smell like that. I completely agree.
Well, yeah, I'm a bard. I usually play with instruments, not so much with books. Like wizards are more into that. But yeah, I thought it was a little bit weird.
Gary's liking the idea that books might smell of people and is currently like armpitting some big leather tome.
No, you're thinking too small. You're thinking too small. The butt. Rub it on the butt.
No. I think they want good smells. You want people to want the books.
Oh, yeah. That
Not
actually
butt.
Exactly.
Maybe the bad book.
No,
the bad books.
sweetie, I
rub on
don't
the
think you
butt.
smell as good as you think you do.
No, you're probably right.
You're probably right. I don't think I've canonically ever had a shower in this campaign.
Unless you smell like musty books.
Look, I really appreciate your help, and I'm going to go look around elsewhere, but I'm sure that Valthrax was looking for this particular book, and this one creeps me out. Who's holding it right now? As it's just dropped on the floor.
Actually, I think it's currently on the floor.
I think he dropped it.
I mean, I'm happy to pick it up because Finry doesn't know any better.
If
You
she's
picking it up?
mighty scared, I might just step back a couple paces.
What scares you, Loris, about this book? In particular, you said it wasn't a mirror. Should look shiny.
Have a look, see for yourself.
No,
Yeah, you look
pick up the
best.
book. I'll pick up the book and have a quick
You
look. Hey, that rhymed. Maybe I'm a bard.
Yeah, with some practice, yeah, I'm sure you could be mighty fine.
Finry, as you pick up the book and you look at the mirror, you do hear a soft voice, just very like a whisper in your ear, saying, "Well met, dearest one. How do you feel today?"
Like I do every day. Absolutely fucking fantastic.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, you guys can't hear that?
I wish I felt fucking fantastic every day. That'd
Go
be
to
nice for
himself again,
change.
guys.
No,
Actually, this isn't the first
it's
time.
pretty good. Like, all you gotta do is be me and you feel pretty good every day.
And as you look at the mirror, Finry, you can see your eyes in the reflection go even a sharper blue. Your hair goes even softer. You look like you've had a shower or a clean of some kind. It's got like a nice wave to it. You look incredible in this mirror.
So I look exactly how Finry always pictures himself to look.
With a shower.
You have the shower. Oh, excellent. Yeah, no, this is I look pretty. Like, you wanna?
Then what's scaring Loris so much?
Might be the voice. Hi, boys. Can you hear me?
You hear nothing back in reply.
Well,
I'm Finry. Want to be friends?
hey Finry,
Yep.
I did kind of come into this library to feel a little bit more rejuvenated and a little bit more invigorated, and I think maybe your book is offering that to you. Do you mind? Can I have a quick look see?
Yeah, of course. And I'll hand over the book.
Oh, great.
Okay. Bonnie, in your ear you
Come
hear the
on.
whisper. Well met, dearest one. How do you feel today?
Oh, pretty gosh darn terrible, actually. Like, almost smiles, but on the inside, I feel like I'm dying.
If rest, relaxation, or transformation is what you need, then follow the lilies, dearest one. I'm sure Silvari will see to your needs.
Are we talking about the smell or an actual lily, or do you have like a group of people called Lily that you lay out like breadcrumbs to follow?
You don't hear any reply from the book, but the mirror glows softly for a moment, and when it starts to die down, you see off to the west end of the library there, a large 5-foot wide, 7-foot high portal appears.
Oh, well, if that's... Does it smell like lilies?
You get the unmistakable scent of lilies coming from that. It is really enticing and drawing you in.
Is everyone?
Can you see that? Is it just...
It's visible to everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
And the smell?
The smell is there for everyone.
Oh.
Hey, Finry, that portal, you feel like super extra amazing all the time. I think right through there, that's where we need to go.
Is that even more amazing than I currently do?
I
Is that like the
by
same
like
as like
1,000 times better.
1,000 times better. So just like when you have the stiff powder, and I'll start to walk towards the portal.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, really? Aren't you a musician?
I mean, like country and or western, not like big
Ooh.
city punk rock.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. There is those small crystals, but I don't think they're very good for you, especially if you smoke them. But guys, should we go into the portal? I don't know. I'm up for an adventure. I'm sure that Loris is going to pay us very well. Look over at Loris.
Loris has gone off looking for Falthrax.
Oh,
No
okay.
longer there.
I'm sure we'll be paid. If not in...
Is anyone?
And-
Hey, Bonnie?
Yeah.
Have you opened the book?
It just kind of started talking to me. You didn't hear that?
No.
I heard that.
Is there anything inside the book before we?
Well, the mirror kind of glowed a little, and but I can open it up and have a look-see.
It may have instructions. Just before we step through the portal, might be a good idea. Maybe there's a really easy.
There's no time for this.
A 10-step program.
I
Okay.
can get him through the portal first.
Maybe it will eat your soul.
Oh, okay. I'll open it up and I'll have a read.
It's a mimic.
Oh God, my nose.
As you sort of flick through the pages, it's got lots of amazing illustrations of forests and amazing depictions of art and really finely designed jewelry. Within its pages, you also see writing that looks like short prayers or meditations that are designed or look like they're suited for people that are seeking self-worth. You find instructions for massage and recipes for balms and healing processes and so on.
It's written by Gwyneth Paltrow, isn't it? It's like it's a goop catalogue.
Yeah. This one just says, "Just be yourself." That's so inspiring.
This one says, "Pay 1,000 gold to rub baby oil on your face."
This one says,
Gold
"Buy my
glitter.
candles. They're made with my the."
As you continue to flick through and you get to the last page, you see the last line that says, "A mirror is a gateway to happiness, truth, and accepting ourselves." And then it's just signed off, Silvari.
Do we know who Silvari is?
Make a investigation check.
Now, for those of us who can't, write that fast, could you just repeat that?
It says, "A mirror is a gateway to happiness, truth and accepting ourselves.
Thank you for everyone who's slow in the class.
So that was a 16. It doesn't seem to be rolling in the virtual tabletop, though, which is problematic.
That's right. I'll carry on while you have a look at that.
I turn to Finry and I say, "You paying?
Yeah, no. Loris is going to pay us when we get back.
You're paying?
I'll pay you with a good time. Ooh, no, that sounded ooh. Not that you're not a handsome gnome, but that would be a bit. Power dynamic is not if I'm your boss. Anyway, I'm Finry. What was your name again?
Garri.
Garri. All right, Garri. Well, why don't we all go through the glowing portal? It smells nice. It's probably awful on the other side, but it's an adventure. It'll be a story we can tell each other probably, or I can tell the next people that come through.
I run through the portal.
Okay.
I follow through the portal.
Just as I cross that barrier, I yell back at Finry and go, "You're paying."
I don't actually have any money, so this is going to be great.
Now you tell me.
With your 16, Bonnie, you sort of look at the last page, you close the book, you're flicking it back and forth, and on the front you do see the words "The Price of Beauty," and at the bottom there it says Silvari Silversong.
Okay, Silvari Silversong. Okay, price of beauty. That sounds kind of painful, but I guess everyone kind of wants to be beautiful. Yeah, it's tricky.
And Garri is no longer visible in the room.
Yeah, I followed Garri straight through the portal. As soon as he went through, I'm like, yep, I'm going too.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to be trapped here alone. No, I'll definitely come. Yeah, this place creeps me out a little bit.
Dusty room by yourself. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that old guy was pretty crazy.
Okay.
Old guy, old lady, it's hard to tell sometimes.
I think it's a lady.
Lady,
But
yeah,
Laura, you never know.
they seemed a little bit weird.
You pop out the other side of this portal. I'm just gonna, and it's like a forest area. Find my notes. You step out into a vibrant forest. It's bright with greenery. The air is crisp around you and feels refreshing and almost invigorating straight away. Birds can be heard chirping in the trees, and the sun, you can see, is almost at its peak. As you emerge from this portal, you continue to follow the path that leads out to the west. And after... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Is there a map?
There is a map for this one. It's nothing. There's nothing really going on in this one, but let me drop it on so you can see what I see.
Is there still that really pervasive smell of lilies?
Lilies. You can smell lilies off to the west.
Follow the lilies.
Does this area that we've just appeared into, does it seem like inherently magical, or
No, not really.
can we
It just
tell?
feels alive with life, and feels like you start to feel rejuvenated.
Can we
Feels like it's a good place to be.
Yeah, it's fairly nice here. I just want to know. Wouldn't mind knowing exactly where we are, because hopefully, like that, if that portal goes away, we could have a really long walk ahead of us. And I've got little legs, so does Garri.
Well, you'll maybe just have to do twice as many steps.
Or
Oh,
run.
run! That sounds even worse.
It's good for your step count. Is the portal still there?
Run.
Is it a bi-directional thingy, or has
It's-
it closed?
It's currently still there, but you don't know for how long for. It could stay there forever, or it could disappear in a second.
Maybe could I do an Arcana check on that one?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, this better not be a one-way ticket.
Yeah, I really don't feel like walking.
There we
Like,
go.
With your 12, you can see that the edges of the portal are starting to become a little fuzzy. Whereas the one you
Oh.
stepped into was quite crisp and clear, this one is starting to get fuzzy around the edges.
Hey guys, this might be a one-way ticket kind of deal.
Look around and I go, it's not all that unpleasant if that's the case.
I mean, like, I thought it was a pretty good place. I'm starting to feel much better.
Well, maybe if we speed run this adventure, we can get back before the portal closes.
I run for the nearest part of the forest to try and wall clip to the end.
So as you move along to the west, that scent of lilies becomes stronger. Like it's almost like you're just drawn to it without even thinking.
Okay, well, I mean, the nose knows. The book did say follow the lilies, so I think we should probably go in that direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Is there anything else that you can see? Nothing in the buildings? No.
Make a perception check, Antania.
Public service announcement, the cat probably shouldn't go anywhere near the lilies.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, that could be problematic.
Yeah,
Just don't eat them, dear,
Yeah,
and
don't
you'll be
eat
okay.
Does that work for Tabaxis as well?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So with your 13, you do catch the odd at the corner of your eye, something moving, like a small rabbit. You see birds flittering around in the trees, but apart from this being a trail in the forest, nothing else seems out of the ordinary.
Did you go chasing the rabbit?
Can I ask you a personal question? Do you ever feel the overwhelming urge to go and chase those critters?
No. I come from a bit more of a noble background. I don't stoop to chasing rodents.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll just do it a bit later then.
Finry's in the background running backwards and trying to, come here, bunny, come here, bunny.
You like to pet them too? Oh, marvelous.
Yeah, well, and Tanya doesn't like it when I pat her, even though she's a cat. I got a scratch. It was really not very fun.
No.
I mean, he'd get a scratch anyway.
It was really bad. I think my hand might be still swollen. It's like pus and stuff coming out.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
lick it. Just lick it. It'll
I
be
can't.
fine.
It doesn't hurt anymore. I can't even feel it. It's.
Just lick it. That's what I do.
How have you stayed alive this long?
Luck. Mostly luck.
Stupidity.
Oh, yeah, no, that definitely sounds more likely. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just things just seem to work out.
Dumb luck. That's
It's unluck.
okay.
But
Yeah.
like, if you live, do the other people die? Maybe like.
What happened to your other employees?
No, they just never come back.
From
Death?
death?
Where do they go? I continue walking.
You're not a serial killer, are you?
I just turn around and I'm like, of course not. Turn around and just keep walking.
Mr. DM?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's just me. I can't see the map that's
I
actually...
can't see the map either.
I can see on Twitch, you're clearly seeing
forest.
stuff. We're still back in the library.
What? Ah.
Here we go.
There we
Forest
go.
Oh,
Trail.
that's much better.
Sorry.
Scenery.
Thank you
Yes,
for the
Henry.
So off to the west, huh?
Up to the west, the scent of lilies is rather strong.
Okay, well,
Very
maybe
well.
we should, go on that way.
Well, oh no, it's happened to me again, where whenever you change the map, I can't see anything. So I can see a little blotch, and I can't see anyone else. Oh, there they are.
Oh, that's neat.
You have to move me as well.
No, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right, let's keep following those lilies. Whee!
To the edge of the map.
I'm sure
Why is
nothing
it
could
like
possibly
wool
go
in front of
wrong.
it?
No, I fell off.
Oh god, Garri does!
Oh, that's neat.
Whoa.
That was a close one, Garri. You okay?
I know.
What's
did-
our weather situation like? Is it like blue skies?
blue skies, sunny days. It is
Sunny
warm
days.
and amazing.
Oh, there's
And
more.
birds and bunnies. And...
Is it humid?
Oh, nice.
No, it's not humid. It's really comfortable, like a nice spring day. And as you continue to make your way westward, you eventually approach
Where's everyone else gone?
the building.
This would be a really good day for a nap.
It is really nice, but maybe, I think after, like, it would be nice to have a quick sleep, but that's just me most of the time. I prefer it after like a nice big hearty meal.
Oh. Well, I have yeah. I didn't really bring very much of that.
Oh, I've got some rations, and I pull out. It's like beef jerky.
Yeah, but that's I really wouldn't consider that hearty.
No, but it does in a pinch. I mean, I don't have any lambus bread.
No
Is that-
stew.
Is that pocket bacon from another campaign that's just been sitting there for months?
It could be.
I mean, like, if you're gonna have pocket bacon, like, you should.
Exactly. I don't know where it comes from. I just like reach into my pocket and it's there.
Do you have a portal pocket to the bacon dimension?
That would be oh man. If only this hole was bigger, I could get to the pocket to the bacon dimension. You would never leave.
Quickly, we trademark that Wizard of the Coast. That's ours. Bacon dimension is totally ours.
In a multiverse of possibility, there is a bacon dimension.
Oh, and you see, when you retire from your detective ship, you could open like a cafe or something.
No, that was a different Finry. He wanted to open up a restaurant. No,
Do you know of that, Finry? I don't think you do, Finry.
Oh, this Finry breaking the fourth wall is like an ongoing thing.
Oh, right,
He
okay.
always breaks the fourth wall, but cafe. I'm not really much of a cook. I prefer people to make stuff for me.
But like, you've got access to pocket bacon. You're like insta cook.
No, that's my bacon though.
Oh.
I'm sharing, but I should share it with my friends, employees, minions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit presumptuous. I don't really know you, so we're not quite friends yet. But you could prove yourself.
Ow. Finry like holding out the bacon, so he just like looks slightly dejected. Like, okay, all right. Well, here's some pocket bacon, and
Oh, that's mighty sweet. Thanks.
Sweet, we get paid and he provides meals.
That's literally it.
Is this a single-story building?
I can't see anything, Jeremy.
Oh, come on.
Every time.
Finry is just broken.
He really is.
There's.
They're pretty decent perception. There we go. There is everyone else.
Make a perception check there, Garri.
A perception check to see if something is a single-story building.
Yes.
Cool. Please don't fail. That'd be embarrassing. 15.
Well,
It
your
looks-
height, no.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It looks fairly grand. At your height, you're wondering, no, that could be 2 levels. It's more like a story and a half, or just a grand sized building.
Can I peek through what appears to be a window?
You can.
Can I reach said window?
You can.
Well, do you need a boost?
I might.
Can I give him a leg up, or like do the lift?
Yeah. Make a strength check.
Okay, I can do that.
I'm a chunky little gnome.
Ability check. No. There we go. That's not so good.
With your 4, you go to give Garri a boost up, but just you guys can't figure out whether you're supposed to be back to the wall or front to the wall or which foot he wants to use, and eventually just give up.
How high is this window?
It's over Gary's head. You guys can see into it.
Someone else can do it.
I was just trying to be polite.
I just storm off in a bit of a huff. Mostly embarrassed.
It's okay. We'll go investigate around the house.
I'll peek in through the window.
Okay, make a perception check, Antonia. Because you're looking at what is like, stained glass house, that wavy kind of hard to see through junk.
Awesome.
With your 12, you can make out, it looks like a small room. You can see what you think is a door off to the right-hand side, and what looks like it could be a bed in the middle of the room.
Could I sneak off into the forest a little bit? Just hug the tree line, but swing a little further west?
Yes?
Just,
Once he's done that, I would like to have a quick scope of the outside of the house.
Okay. Are you doing anything down there, Garri, or just hiding?
I'm going to push left or west with a 12 to stealth, hugging that tree line just to see, and I think I see a door. Like a main door.
You do see a main door, and above that door you see a sign that says, "The Temple of the Restful Lily."
Hey guys, I think I found the lilies.
Are there any sounds coming from inside?
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You don't hear anything loud or really out of the ordinary.
Like gentle snores.
They'd be pretty hard pressed to hear that, I think, through stone walls.
Well, I thought there was a window.
and a closed window.
Any sign of occupancy at all?
Well, it looks in good repair.
Like
the whole
lights
building-
on?
Well, it's the middle of the day. But everything's in good repair. There is no cracks, there's no broken windows, there's not even a leaf out of place on the front stair.
It's not run down and it's looked after. I'm going to approach the door
I'm
quietly
up in the backyard.
You're up in the backyard.
and try the
Okay.
door handle. There is a door handle, right?
Which door handle? Where are you?
I can't see me because
Oh, shit.
somebody keeps moving.
I'm in the backyard. For some reason, it's
When
'cause-
he moves away from me, I can't touch my character, basically.
Oh, really?
there you are.
Really.
There you are.
It's really annoying.
There's
Oh
you.
my God.
There's you. I can move the door.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cool.
Are you going to open the door?
I'm going to try to. Presumably, it's not. I'm assuming it's not locked. Maybe it is.
It's a temple. It's not public
Maybe-
property, but
Could we try knocking first? Like, it's probably not good to break into places we don't
Well, the door's
belong.
unlocked. It's not breaking in.
True, there is no breaking there. Yeah.
and it's a temple. It's usually inviting, and they'll try and convert us and things like that. But
It's literally inviting us in, and we literally got an invitation to follow Lily. So how
That
did
is
we do?
true. That is true.
does it say anything like guests welcome?
Private property.
Our
Just
service
happens
starts
to
at
be what?
midday.
It doesn't say anything like that, but it just doesn't look. How am I going to say this? It doesn't look uninviting. It looks like it's welcomed many visitors over many years.
I'm going to open the door quietly.
You
Is there any kind of? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Is there any kind of like magical presence there? At all,
Make an Arcana check. Yeah, with your 21, you get the feeling there are elements of magic in this area. Magic which are really focused around health magic, but also the opposite to that.
Oh.
Um,
Oh, I really hope they don't have a basement full of like, health-sucking vampires or something, and then they put that on people as a tincture. That would be creepy.
Is it giving off any religious vibes?
Make
Like
a
when you say
religion
it's
check.
Ooh.
And I mainly asked that because that's exactly the check I wanted to make. With an 18 for a 21.
With your 21, you're thinking about it. You're thinking, is it this god? Is it that god? Is it which god could be doing something like this? And the only one that keeps coming back to your mind is Sune. God Sune. Now I have details on that somewhere. which is, as you rack your brain, you know, as the god of beauty.
Am I getting any imagery or anything like that off of the facade?
Not really. You might see the odd statue here and there, but no, nothing which really screams, "This is a temple of religion." No.
No, okay. Subtle
Antania,
stuff.
yeah. As you open, the double doors open till you hear the sound of a bell as they open wide. Beyond the doors, you see a large lobby. The air in there is heavy with the scent of fresh lilies. A desk stands at the center of the room, holding neatly piled papers and fresh-cut lilies in a vase. A dark-haired man in fine clothes stands up from behind the desk as he sees you. "Welcome, friends, to the Restful Lily. Freshen yourselves in our luxurious bathhouse, or perhaps you'd enjoy a massage, a haircut, a shave, or a pedicure. Oh, road-tired feet simply cry out for comfort. Whatever your pleasure, I am here to serve."
Wow.
Hi. Pedicure actually does sound really good, but it's very tempting. But is this just a resort?
Well, yes. Were you expecting something different? People come in here feeling weary, feeling tired, feeling like they need to rejuvenate themselves and come out feeling refreshed and renewed and a new person.
I think one of my party members may benefit from this a little bit more than
There are
I.
more of you?
Bonnie.
Oh yeah. I'm coming. Oh dear. One wall. What's going on there? Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's a little
Yeah. Well, I'm tired. Sometimes you just accidentally miss the doorway, and sometimes you hit your head on the door jamb. Yeah. It doesn't happen to you? No. Oh, okay. Maybe just me then. You say come out a new person. Do you mean that literally or figuratively? Because I
Come
kind
out.
of like who I am.
You stay yourself. Oh, we don't want to change that. You just come out feeling brand new.
Oh, okay.
Feeling
Well,
a
that
million
wouldn't
gold.
that wouldn't be too bad. We did notice that I noticed, I don't know if these guys noticed, the portal that brought us here from the book, it seems to be on like a limited time. Can we get back from, like, how long can we stay before we're kind of stuck here?
Our guests are never stuck here. There's always a way back.
Oh, well, that's positive.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah.
There's always a way to get wherever you want to go once you're feeling fully rejuvenated and refreshed. And I offer you entrance to the bathhouse.
Oh yes. I think do you have any like pineapple juice? That would go down really well right now.
I'm sure our staff in the lounge can make that arranged for you.
Oh, and you know who really could? We've got a party member who could really use a bath. We should get him in here. Hey guys, they have baths. You know, you guys could really benefit from that. I mean, if you wanted to.
Finry's at the back of the house.
He's already in there.
No, I'm in the back of the house. I went around I'm in the backyard.
Do we often lose him?
Sometimes it seems to happen. He's probably touched something by now, been eaten or something.
Oh, that.
He tends to touch things he probably shouldn't.
He's paying us though, so maybe we should make sure he doesn't get eaten.
If he's dead, then you're in charge, right?
You are the most senior person, so you would be.
Exactly.
He'll be fine.
Entry to this fantastic bathhouse is just 5 gold per person, and with that you get in full use of our enchanted baths. You get a comfy robe, the best in the lands. You also get access to a private change room with a lockable trunk to store everything in your possession for safekeeping.
Is he hiding anything? Can I make a insight check? I don't know.
You
Like this-
can.
Too good to be true. It's set for a better portal. Hey, spa. Don't trust it.
5 gold pieces as a bargain.
It's like out of character. Like, I have a 4-month-old, and this place sounds like the best place ever.
I'm not exactly too good to be true, sort of deal.
With your 11, he seems pretty genuine. I mean, you kind of peer behind him. You can see a series of curtained rooms, which you take to be change rooms. I mean, there's everything around here screams like it is a regular bathhouse.
Yes.
Can we get our laundry done?
Oh, my friend, much can be done here. We will take care of it.
Gary's kind of looking at what he's wearing, and it's not pretty. It could do with a wash.
A service menu?
Kind of. Let me see what I have on offer here. So once you have access to the bathhouse, we have lodging available should you want to stay overnight and indulge yourself for a little longer. Meals are available within the lounge, as well as beverages and refreshments. You can enjoy yourself a haircut, a shave, Mr. Garri there, Mr. Sir there, a waxing or anything else of such nature. Massages, hot stone treatments, manicures and pedicures are also available. We have some of the finest baths within all of the lands here.
Wait a second, we were supposed to be looking for someone. I got so enticed by the fact that, like, this was going to be a pamper spa day. We were looking for someone, and I wasn't paying that much attention.
Silvari Silversong.
There we go. These guys listen. Which is good.
You could just read the book.
Silvari Silversong is the one who established our fine bathhouse here, who founded this, who created everything you see before you.
No, I wasn't talking about the author. The person who was supposed to be, like, the librarian said that he was looking for this specific book for...
Falthrax.
Farlap.
I really should have written this down.
I'm
We're looking
sure.
for a half elf. If that's saying. Has anyone else come through here?
Oh, well, we have plenty of guests with us, staying with us all the time.
When we say the name Falthrax, do we see any sort of recognition?
Make a perception check.
What?
Perception. Ooh, that's a 16.
You catch just a very subtle, like, flinch of an eye movement that leads you to believe that there is an element of recognition there.
Falthrax is known to them, and they're not willing to let on.
Well,
Either
we'll
that,
see.
or it's like guest confidentiality.
All that, yeah.
Our good friend Falthrax recommended this place to us.
Well, it's a good recommendation, let me assure you.
I forget how many times she's been here before. And now recently, it was, I turned to Bonnie and I say, when was Falthrax going on about this place?
Well, it was just before, like, it would have been a couple of days ago. I mean, like, we stay in that dusty old tower all the time. Like, you don't really get a good indication of when the sun comes up and the sun goes down, but we were supposed to meet her here. I believe. Like, did she leave a note for us at the desk?
And you see him kind of rummage around under the papers and things, and he pops back up. No, there's no message for you here. Miss, I missed your name.
Oh, my name is Bonnie.
Okay, let me check again. He looks through his notes again, and no, I can't find any note addressed to Bonnie.
And she's not here now?
No, we haven't seen Lady Falthrax for some time now. For must be near on 2 weeks.
Oh, that is mighty unfortunate. Wow. Did she say where she was going afterwards? Because, like, she was very very adamant that she was going to be here. She shouldn't have just left.
No, she didn't inform me of where she was heading to next. She came and went quite often, but no, we haven't seen her for some time now.
Am I seeing him like check names against any book or register or guest services or log?
No. Make a perception check. Go, Bonnie, while he does that.
I was going to say, before I decide that I want to spend some time here, would you possibly be able to take me on a tour?
By all means.
Get a good glimpse. I don't know if these guys want to actually like participate. They just might want to stay here, but I thought, I would at least check it out.
Absolutely, I'd be more than happy to.
I might keep you company, Bonnie. Probably be good for a second opinion.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Us girls should stick together.
I'm gay.
You're outside.
I'm a little fragrant right now, so yeah, we could do with a bit of a wash.
With your 21 in perception there, apart from him looking through for a note addressed to anyone, you do see a ledger there, but he wasn't referencing it. It's as though that he Valthrax to them was a frequent visitor. Meanwhile, Finry, what are you up to?
Mayhem.
Rogue shit.
Where the hell did you go?
I was down. I had to come back down the front. Where did I go? Holy crap!
He died.
He's dead. There I am. I'll sit here. Actually, no, I'm gonna sit right here so I can see my character. Because found it. There we go. All right. I went all the way up and around to the back of the temple.
Okay.
And I've noticed a building. Two buildings.
Mm-hmm.
I will go investigate the first building. This one up here.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Anything. Knowing I probably should be careful. I'm probably going to stealth first. Being a rogue and whatnot. Maybe 28 to hide.
Okay. You are hidden. Well hidden.
Alright, what do I see when I'm looking around this building?
You see what looks like a fairly old building and it hasn't been well kept for some time.
Is there a door?
There is a door. There should be a door up front, right where you are.
Okay, I will carefully check the door to see if it's open.
You reach up for the door and no, it is. As you try to push the door open, it rattles a little bit and does not budge.
Okay, well I will then use my thieving tools to see if I can unlock it.
Okay. As you crouch down and start to put some thieving tools in, describe to me how you're still stealth in front of a front door with thief tools stuck in a padlock or a lock.
I would be using. Where's the sun at the moment?
Directly overhead.
Directly overhead. All right. Well, before I sit down to try and have a look around, I would make sure that there's nobody around so I can try and get through this without being spotted.
Okay.
But
hey, at least you're not casting a shadow.
This is true. So, is there anyone around before I go and...
You make a perception check?
Perception.
You probably shouldn't need it. Yeah, with your 20, you kind of look around all shifty like and you catch out the corner of your eye. This really... let me find the right description for her. You find a really coppered skin elf, sort of gracefully walking along the grass of the outside area, slowly in your direction. And
In my direction, as I am.
yeah, she comes over to you.
Oh, she has spotted me.
Well, she's walking around in your direction.
Okay, I'll slink back into the shadows of the tree and use my expertise to not be spotted. I am one with the tree. The tree is one with me.
Okay. Okay, you watch as she moves off. Out of sight.
Okay. See you go, and I'm just like, wait a couple of seconds, see if she comes back. And if all is well and good, I will tippy-toe back over to the door and try my thieves' tools. See if I can open this door.
Give me 1 second.
I grab some tree branches and I pretend that I'm a moving shrubbery.
Shrubbery!
A shrubbery!
Okay, so. Okay, so grab your thieves' tools, make that check.
Heal. Thieves' tools.
Pick that lock.
Use tool. Dexterity. Expertise. Thieves' tools. Here it comes.
With
23.
23, you put in your tools into the lock, twiddling and twiddling, and just as you hear the click, a voice appears from behind you. Excuse me, sir. What is it you think you are doing there?
Oh, well, this door looked a bit broken, the lock, so I decided I'd, lend a hand and fix it up.
This door does not need fixing. And
Really, the lock looked really old and busted. I wanted to make sure that, no ne'er-do-wells could try to break into this place.
I assure you, nothing can get into this place, and nothing need get into this place. This is merely old storage.
Oh, well, that's good then. Oh, I was a bit worried. Anyway, sorry, my name is Finry Flattop, Esquire, and you are?
I am Azursa. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am part of the management of this here establishment. I appreciate
Management?
you
Oh.
not trying to break into my property.
Oh, yeah, no. I was just trying to fix up the locks. Didn't want anything bad to happen to whatever's contained in there. And you said you're a manager. I'm kind of like a manager as well. I actually run a detective agency. My colleagues that were around front before, I don't know where they are now.
Well, perhaps I can help you find your friends?
Yeah. Well, I hope they didn't go in here and get locked in. That would be awful.
No, I trust you. I assure you, nothing can get into this place. Nothing is meant to get into it except storage items. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay, and the building over there, the round one?
There's nothing in there. That's just my quarters. I don't stay in the normal bathhouse with our guests. That's where the management stay.
Looking at her body language and discussing both the storage room and her accommodation, what vibe is she giving off?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Oh no, sorry, it's insight. My bad.
Insight. Oh,
She looks really confident, and she looks very annoyed to find you out the back here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, they're probably back around the front. I hope they're not still, standing around like a couple of loiterers. I hope I've trained them better than that. Anyway, yes. Shall we?
Please follow me, and she leads you back around to the front.
Okay.
You should introduce yourself as Finley Flattop, locksmith.
And she says, "Please, Saith, look after this gentleman here. He lost his way before." And Saith
big
says,
place.
Thank you, Azursa. I'll take care of him.
Yeah,
Just
my sense of direction isn't what it used to be. You get lost pretty easily, but it's okay. It's why I've got my friends with me, or employees/minions.
And you see,
Say it's true. Ever since the brain injury, and just open palm the back of his head.
and you see Azursa walk off and sort of give you one last look of "Don't touch my shit" kind of thing.
I'm gonna get all up in that shit.
Where did you go?
Oh, I went for a last walk. I came across a door. The lock looked like it was broken, so I was trying to fix it. And then I met
Azursa.
Azursa.
I'm gonna write that down this time. As
That's Azirsa.
Close enough.
Azursa.
Okay,
Thanks for the follow,
okay,
Firewall. Welcome.
Thank you.
But seriously, what were you doing?
Is the guy watching us right now, DM?
Yeah. He's still trying to get you all come to am I taking you guys out the back or are you
Alright,
staying?
I'll
Oh,
just-
yeah, you lead and we'll follow.
Yeah.
I'll pay my 5 gold.
I'll pay my 5 gold. I do have 10 gold, so there's 5 gold.
Okay. He hands you both a small key and he says, "Thank you. This key here is for your trunk. Please take change rooms 2 and 4 on your left." 2.
Guys, if you don't want to put, as soon as he leaves, I just say to the party, guys, if you don't want to put your stuff in the trunks, if you don't trust this place, I do have a bag of holding. We can just put everything into that.
Hell no, I don't.
But do we trust
I
you?
don't trust you.
Well, I am what you see before you. This place we know literally nothing about. I don't know if you guys got an entire rundown whilst I was, trying to figure out the mystery.
Well, they said there was massages and waxes and hot rocks and baths and meditation and skin treatments. There was
Do
a
they
lot of
do?
stuff.
Do they do anal bleaching? I'm just asking for a friend.
You could ask. I mean, no one wants an ugly butthole.
Exactly. Nobody wants an ugly butthole. You get it, but I like Bunny.
And we have an episode title.
Love it.
Yeah, but we can put the stuff in the bag because once it's in that trunk and we go anywhere else, we don't know what's going to happen to our stuff.
And they can't pinch the entire bag of holding with all our stuff in there?
Not if we hide it.
But this is kind of their place. They really should know all their nooks and crannies. Speaking of, you're not a locksmith. You're a detective.
Yes, no, that was a clever little ruse that I came up with to avoid being probably murdered.
Speaking
would
of
be
nooks and
unfortunate.
crannies, Garri steps back out with his robe on, but it's just not quite done up properly.
Oh God!
Just gonna,
Gary,
Are we doing this or what?
Gary, your
Yeah?
ball is showing. Your
Yeah?
ball is showing. Your ball.
What?
Why do you have one ball? Your ball is showing.
Bonnie,
That's
just
canon
so,
now, isn't it?
just so
Canon
you
now.
know, you have earned yourself a minor blessing with that comment. That means you
What?
I've
Oh,
got it
Bunny,
right.
yeah. Yes, hell yeah. That's fantastic.
I'll find a deck of cards in the break, but basically it means whenever you roll a save or a check, you can add one card from the deck of 52 to your roll.
all right, that sounds great. So, did our the fellow he leave? He's still there.
He's made his way up to, having given keys to Garri and Finry, he's made his way up to the back of the room, and he's just looking around, waiting for people to follow him.
Oh, okay. I might check it out still before I commit any finances. I haven't had a bit of work in a little while, and I need this to pan out and not get stuck here and stuff. Like, you don't want to spend more money than you earn. I've heard that's problematic.
Yes, I'll keep Bonnie company. I don't feel she should necessarily wander alone. I'm still getting I got heebie-jeebies. The cat says
Sorry, I'll do that robe up just a little bit tighter.
I know your neck hairs are kind of standing a bit on end.
It's not heebie-jeebies, it's just still.
I'll pat my neck hairs down from within the robe.
No, it's
Small
not your neck hairs that are on end, it's mine.
Small, angry gnome, hairy.
See, if anybody needs attention massage, it'd be that guy.
Yeah, it's just one solid knot back there.
I'll get changed into my robe, but I'm going to conceal the bag of holding with all my stuff in it within inside my robe.
How small or large is a bag of holding?
I don't know, DM. How small or large is the bag of holding?
I picture it being about the size of like a messenger bag or a backpack.
Yeah, but like, would it be flat? Considering you put stuff into it, but it goes to a pocket dimension.
I feel like
He's like folded into like a little
between
square.
your
And just like
just put it between them.
I'm clenching it between my butt cheeks.
Okay. All right. We can roll for
Gotta
strength
do
later.
those butt
in an hour.
flexes. Yeah.
Man
Okay.
purse of holding.
Yeah.
He heads up to. So we've got 2 in robes and 2 in full gear, just checking things out before committing anything. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So he heads up to the back. He looks around to make sure you're all ready to go, and he opens the door to the back room. And as you enter, you see an amazing, really crystal clear, inviting warm water. There's some steam coming off the top. There's some windows out the back to see out the back. Let some fresh light in. He says, "This is our main bath area.
Oh,
The
that's
waters
bad.
here are from a spring beneath the ground that help rejuvenate every muscle in your aching body."
Very nice, very nice.
Okay.
Yep, definitely have a lot of aching parts.
Yes. So this is the main area for lots of rest and relaxation. Let me show you to the other areas.
Can I smell the lilies in here? Like,
This-
is it stronger?
The scent of
I think
lilies
they
is
do that.
everywhere. It's by this
I
point it's
don't
hard to
understand.
tell.
You're allergic to lilies. Lilies are toxic to cats.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Really?
Oh, it's a good thing we don't have any lilies.
By now the smell of lilies is everywhere. It's getting harder to tell what room is more stronger than another. But he says, "But now follow me out of this room and I will show you the rest of our facilities."
Just quick check, even though the lilies probably smell very nice. They're not making us drowsy or anything like that.
No.
There's no underlying scent underneath the lilies.
No. It's just a nice fragrance of lilies,
Cool.
team. Then lilies are not trying to kill you.
Well, we don't know that.
We don't know that.
This is a D&D campaign. Everything's trying to kill you
And,
or lure us to our death.
he heads down to the door to the left.
Okay. Before I leave, is anyone in the bath? It's empty at the moment.
It's empty at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like dip my finger in and just taste it.
Okay.
What's it like?
It's like fresh spring water.
Oh, okay, that's good. It doesn't taste like butts. Nice.
There's no like band-aids sitting at the bottom of the bowl.
Bonnie,
No band-aids.
sure know how many people have urinated there?
I kind of waited till everybody left, so you know.
And he heads down
Still.
to the next room, opens the door, and says, "And this is our main kind of meal area. This is our lounge."
Oh,
And let me
whoops.
just bring up the right
You're going to get it.
thing.
And what kind of rec do you guys do? Is it like chess or reading, knitting?
Oh,
Like-
well, anything really. This is more of a quiet area. Conversation, meals, drinks. The place has been known to get a little rowdy from time to time of an evening.
Oh,
but
so
for the
arm
most
wrestling.
part, well, if that's kind of your thing, I'm sure you can find an opponent here.
Very good.
As you walk in, like the seats, they look really plush. They're large cushioned chairs. They're sort of set around very open space. Calming music you can hear filling the air, which carries with it that familiar floral scent.
We can see other patrons.
You can see other patrons. A bar takes up one corner of the room alongside shelves of expensive wines and spirits and baskets of fresh fruit. There are 2 tables that stand along one wall, each set up as a manicure and pedicure station with nail files, clippers, and a bottle of nail varnish.
Oh, can I talk to the bard?
What?
Can I talk to the bard? Is that okay?
Yes.
You said there's a bard?
I
see
think
there's
you
a
said a
bar.
bar.
A bar.
Oh, I thought you said a bard, like
No.
playing music, and I'm just like, oh, what a cushy job! Like this sounds.
No,
How
a
can we
bar.
convince him to get out of this? And oh, well, that's not as great, but okay.
Garri takes note of the pedicure table, noticing that a couple of his toenails are just like really gnarly and curling over the edges of the toe. That's, yeah.
You know those can get infected, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And as you enter, you see another figure off to what am I going to say? The northeast. And you see what looks to be a really slender woman stands up. She has smooth, long black hair, and as she looks at you all, I can see really sparkling sapphire eyes. And she says to you, "Ah, welcome, guests. I assume that Saith has given you or started to give you the tour."
Yes, it's a mighty fine establishment you have here, ma'am.
Well, thank you. We pride ourselves on only the finest of quality within this establishment.
Yeah, it was definitely the first time I've ever entered another realm via book. I say that'll definitely make a good story.
Oh, the book. Oh, think of the book as merely a shortcut. This is accessible by many a wanderer, many a traveler.
Oh, well, how else do people get here?
This is not too far. We actually, if you've come through the book, you may not know that we're actually not too far from a missing page.
Oh dear.
That's an odd name for a town.
From the city of Silvery Moon. Is that right?
That is right. That is the correct name for that pronunciation for that town. It's in the Dritz books.
Silvery Moon.
There's lots of silver going on around here, isn't there? The author was Silver something?
Ah, Silvari Silversong, yes. Quite the craftsman. Or craftswoman. Created this establishment, or founded this establishment, must be near on 100 years ago now.
Oh, that is a while.
And long has it stood the test of time and looked after patrons just as yourselves.
He wouldn't still be alive, perchance.
No, Silvari,
She.
no. That's quite the test of endurance, and although our spa here can rejuvenate the soul, it cannot make it immortal, unfortunately.
No, for that I think you got to be an elf or a dwarf.
We've seen a few elves.
Yeah, but like they live long, Antania.
I sidle up to the barkeep and I say, my good friend, Lady Felthrax, recommended like the house drink, the house cocktail, but I can't remember what it's called. Again, is there any look of recognition crossing the barkeep's
You see the
face?
the guy behind the bar sort of look at you while he's portioning a glass and goes, turns, picks up one of the bottles off the shelf, top shelf, and pours you a small double nip of whiskey.
Oh, just going for the straight stuff. Okay. Cool. I suppose Valthrax always liked her strong spirits.
And the character behind the bar just looks at you and nods along.
And are we just gauging some of the reactions from anyone else in the room? Is there any... With the double name drop, is anyone picking up on it? Anyone...
Make a perception check.
Can do. Oh, for a 2.
No,
The whiskey has already hit.
exactly right. You're looking at this whiskey. You say the name, but you're so intent on looking at the make of the glass, the texture and color of the whiskey that you're absorbed by it.
It's very pretty.
I'll speak to the blue lady, because the character token is blue. My name's Finry. Sorry, what was your name?
My name is Morgana. It's a pleasure
Morgana.
to meet you, Finry.
Pleasure to meet you too. That is a lovely name.
Why, thank you. Now, thank you for also taking part in our bathhouse here and becoming a patron of our services. I've noticed that 2 of your friends are not dressed the same as you. Still a little skeptical of our service, are we?
Oh, no, I'm just really poor.
I see.
Do you
We don't serve your kind here.
do you need me to spot you 5 gold, Bonnie?
Well, more so I wanted to make sure that it was, a good investment because, I kind of need to get paid for the job we're doing to float the finances in order to continue to spend money. It's a bit of an indulgence.
It's a well-worthy indulgence. I can see it written on your face that you look exhausted.
Well, yeah, I work a lot. This guy is a really, really hard-ass boss.
Which guy? Looking around.
Bonnie, is it?
Yes.
There are other services, other ways that... I'm a bit of an artist, you see, and I would really love to paint your portrait if you would let me. And let that be your fee into our fine establishment.
Well, having my face on your wall. Oh, what a lovely gesture. Oh, yes, that would be grand.
Fantastic.
The bard can sing your praises.
Oh, yes. Yes, I could write a lovely song about you. Usually my songs are about death and dismemberment, but for this, maybe not. Hopefully not.
With that offer of painting her portrait and putting her on the wall, is there any undertone of does she mean what she says as that she's going to paint it, or is she going to suck out her soul, trap it in a paint and put it on the wall?
That would be a bad time.
Are there any other portraits of random people on the walls? Slightly terrified.
No. You don't see any other paintings of random people on the wall. And she says to you, "Oh no, young lass, no. I don't intend to keep the painting here. I just find the artistic expression so fulfilling. You're welcome to hold onto that painting and look after it."
Oh, that's marvelous. Just unroll it and be like, "Look at me, aren't I great?" Yes.
Now I'm happy to paint you however you like, as you are or as you wish to be.
Oh, I think right now I'd wish to be nude.
Nude?
Maybe in the bath.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me just look after my guests here, and I'll come and see you later this evening and see if we can sort out that portrait for you.
Marvelous.
Fantastic.
As they conclude their business, I flick saith 5 gold pieces and said, "I'm in."
Okay.
Do you bathe, Antania?
Do you?
When I remember to. So, do you clean yourself with your tongue, or do you like water?
I do quite like water, thanks.
You're so much low-key resources.
But it can't be. It can't be like a bath. It just needs to be a dripping tap Stick your head under until it's.
Well, not necessarily a bath, but definitely a pedicure or a manicure. Or both.
So, like, your claws, like, do you have to, like, keep them extended for that entire time? Or, like, do they just automatically, like, are they just always out? Or.
I can show you.
I'm good.
That's your other hand.
I start massaging the infected hand.
On this, I go and which room was it, Sayeth?
So, yes, follow me. And he leads you back out to the main change rooms. And he said, take room 5, up the end on the left. And he hands you a key for the trunk inside.
Awesome.
And he comes back and he says to you, Bonnie, would you like to take advantage of our services, given you've made an arrangement with with Morgana?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay, he hands you a key to room 6.
Marvelous. I will go and stash my crap.
Fantastic.
Am I charged for the drink, or is that part of the service?
Oh, the safe says, we'll put that on your tab when you check out.
Is it like the minibar? 5 gold to get in, 50 gold worth of.
Yeah.
My friend, we stock only the finest of beverages within this establishment.
Jim Beam.
So swill.
Anyway,
He
Gary
says, look,
knocks back the double.
and as you've all changed, you're all in robes, ready to take advantage of things. He says, look, you're welcome to engage yourselves in the bathhouse. You can see here we have manicures and pedicures available. Please see me before you take care of any of those. We have massage rooms available. Please let me know if you'd like to participate. And if, like we mentioned before, if you just can't get enough of our fantastic friendly service, you're welcome to stay the night as well. And with that, he heads back out to his desk.
I think he was coming on to you.
Well, of course. Have you seen me?
Right. Well, maybe we should discuss a little bit further what we've seen away from the prying eyes.
To the bathhouse, perhaps?
Oh,
There's no one there.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
But is it like partitioned, or is it like unisex bathroom?
It's
I think you just all jump in.
You all jump in.
Okay.
Be shy.
No.
Are you all turning to walk out of here and go to the bath?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you go to do so, Morgana just grabs Bonnie by the arm,
Oh.
just ever so
yes?
gently.
I stab her in the face.
And as you turn, she says, "There is perhaps one other favor that I could ask of you.
Oh, sure. What would that be?
We've had reports of a particular disruptions within the main bathhouse of this Naid that claims there are claims that it's been attacking guests. We would be so grateful if you could take care of that, if you're able to. I did see before you looked well equipped to take care of such a.
It's not on the brochure.
What was it? What would you call it?
A naive?
Yes, I
Can
can't
you
quite pronounce it very
describe
well, but
describe it for me. What
Yes,
does that
well,
look like?
I've not seen it per se. It's only what I've been told, but we've been told that guests that are particularly rowdy or disruptive report seeing the water move on its own, and that the water turns less water and more uncomfortable. And that the shape of a creature sometimes appears and taunts and causes them distress. And we, as you can imagine, we can't really have that showing up in our bathhouse. Just, if you do see it within there, would you please, we'd be ever so grateful if you could take care of it.
So we're allowed to take in our weapons.
On this occasion, you can take
Yeah, that would be
something you need. Look, should you see it, I think your weapons, your utilities won't be too far away from that bathhouse.
If we did this trifle for you, do you think maybe that you could give us some information on the Lady Falthrax? We were searching for her, and she's supposed to have been here, but no one's really giving us a straight answer. We thought, maybe tit for tat.
Yeah, look, if you could take care of that, I will paint you a portrait that will make you feel amazing, and we can have a chat thereafter.
And
About that information, though?
About that information, about our regular guest. That
sometimes you just got to tee these things up just so you're both on the same page.
I agree indeed.
While this conversation was happening, Gary's already sort of bolted for the bathhouse door, and I was going to ask for a roll for Cannonball.
Oh dear.
Before I've got to commit to it, commit to the bit. Was not expecting the bit about a thing that attacks rowdy guests, but it was happening. It was happening.
Give me an athletics check. Oh, no, you can choose athletics.
Metagaming there.
Yeah, you can make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, cause monk.
Oh dear.
With a natty
yes.
one.
Perfect, absolutely perfect. You run and you see this bath, and you just launch yourself in there. The knees come up, you tuck it in. That water is a lot shallower than you expect.
And I get it on the back, right?
You get it on the tailbone, and that is not comfortable.
that fucking stings.
They do say the majority of accidents in the house happen in the bathroom, so.
This is more of like an indoor pool.
And actually, Garri, with that landing there, you do take a point of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, the tailbone hits the bottom step.
Yep, absolutely.
That sucks.
I'll as we're walking, once we get into the bathhouse, I will change back into my armor. And for anyone who has a pretty high passive perception, you would definitely see that the carpets definitely match the drapes in color and messiness.
They offer waxing. You might want to check that out.
But it's been a while, okay? I haven't had a chance to, manscape or anything, okay?
Okay, well,
Living in
here
Paris.
now, when in Rome,
Yeah.
Not that, yeah.
What's Rome?
It's a magical, mythical city filled with gladiators and minotaurs. You'd like it.
Maybe next session.
So you're all heading into the bath bath area?
As I go past my room, I grab my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my shit too.
Okay.
Garri notices as they're all filing in that they're all packing.
Oh,
Does
I
it-
might grab
Gary, does it affect you though as a monk?
Yeah, I know. I get to punch it.
You can fight naked and you're fine.
Roll for.
And just so I'm clear, Antania, you said you've just got the robe and a rapier. Is that correct?
Yep.
What's everyone's armor?
Perfect.
Yeah, what's
And-
your armor class?
Bonnie, you didn't end up getting changed yet, did you? You're still
I
fully
didn't. I just kind of put down my
stuff.
stuff,
Okay,
and then I'm
great.
gonna pick up my stuff because, yeah, I can bath later.
Good to know. All right, with that, we'll take a short break, and we'll come back
Oh,
and
cool.
see what happens in the bath.
We'll see
So-
what happens in the bath.
Yep.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing Jez says on his OnlyFans.
We
In
will-
his just chatting stream on Twitch. It's just
we'll see.